All right, here we are again. Getting ready to. This is Earl Purdy and Anna Kujawa, and this is of course in Miracles, the ultimate reality show. And basically, Anna and I are just studying and applying it to each other, our relationship and everything. So, pull up a chair, cool out, chill, relax, and take it in, and know that you don't have to believe anything we say. We don't care. It's okay. we just want to share the love. We just want to show up as the love how best we do it.
That's right, and teach what we most need to remember.
And we are teaching what we need to remember. So we would like to let you know we do not practice any of this consistently at all times.
And that's why we are continuing to do this.
That's why we're doing this.
To increase our consistency.
So we also got the same issues you have.
That's right. And all of our friends listening know that.
And I need you as much as you need me. I need everybody as much as I need you.
Yes.
I need everybody as much as I need you. I need everybody as much as I need you. I need everybody as much as I need you. I need everybody else too.
Are you saying to me that you need everybody as much as you need me?
I need everybody as much as I need you. I don't need anybody any more than I need you, but I don't need anybody any less than I need you either.
Wow.
I need everybody as much as I need you.
Wow. So
that's how much I love you.
I was about to say. So you really love me.
I really love you. I love you so much. I love everybody as much as I love you.
Wow.
Isn't that wonderful? Do you promise me that you love that you'll either love or attempted to love everybody as much as you love me?
I will have that be my goal.
That's right.
I will have it be my goal to want you to need everybody as much as you need me. I'll have that as my goal. I promise.
You don't mind me spreading my needs around. Is that what I hear you saying on the slide?
Instead of spreading your seeds around.
Yes, I don't spread my seed anymore. I spread my need.
Hey.
It's time for me to spread my. It's like sow my need.
Honey, that's right. Sow your needs. Sow your needs everywhere. Just don't sow your seeds everywhere.
Oh God, spread my needs around.
That's right.
So I need everybody as much as I need you.
Yes.
I just want you to know that. I need everybody as much as I need you. I need everybody as much as I need you.
Ooh.
I need everybody as much as I need you.
You better.
Okay.
You better.
I promise.
Don't be bringing any of that incomplete self home to me.
You want me to see everybody as a part of myself, huh?
Exactly. If you don't see everybody as a part of yourself, you're going to be bringing an incomplete self to me. That's not loving.
Oh, okay. All right.
Certainly not a turn on.
So just looking for you to meet my imagined needs wouldn't be a loving thing to do?
No, it wouldn't.
Wanting you to take care of all my fantasies wouldn't be a loving thing to do?
No, because you only be disappointed all the time and very angry with me, and that's no fun.
All right. Well.
So, how about I see? So, should I read to you?
Yeah, that's cool. This paragraph is so deep. I just want both of us to do it. How we get through it?
We're reading The Holy Instant and the Laws of God. We're in chapter 15 on page 314.
The Holy Instant and the Laws of God. The Holy Instant and the Laws of God.
That's our theme song for this.
What? The Holy Instant and the Laws of God. The Holy Instant and the Laws of God.
Sing it, baby.
Yeah. That's where it's Love Snatchers sing.
All right, so Earl, it's impossible to use one relationship at the expense of another relationship and not suffer guilt. So if you're substituting one relationship for another one,
what would that look like?
So what that might look like?
What might substitute one relationship for another relationship? What might that look like?
I'm gonna tell you.
All right. What might that look like?
You didn't meet my imagined needs good enough.
I didn't meet your imagined needs good enough.
You failed in that.
I failed in that.
So I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna substitute.
I didn't meet your needs, so you're gonna get rid of me and then get somebody else to take my place?
Yes.
You looking for somebody else to replace me?
Yeah. Sorry. I gave you a chance to meet my imagined needs. But now I don't tell you that those imagined needs that I have made up for myself, they really can't be met. Because for starters, I didn't even tell you about them. But even when you try to meet them and you can't, I'm gonna substitute. I'm gonna get rid of you, and I'm gonna substitute another relationship that I think can meet my imagined needs better than you could. Okay, but you can't do that. You can't be doing that. This one didn't work out for me, I'm gonna get another one. This one didn't work out for me, I'll get another one. I don't like the way you're treating me, I'm gonna reject you, I'm gonna go find somebody who will treat me. So he said you can't do that between your relationships and not have a lot of guilt. That's interesting that's where a lot of guilt comes from. Interesting. I'm using one relationship at the expense of another relationship. Or you and I using our friendship to judge or condemn other relationships that I'm in. Using our relationship at the expense of another relationship. And that's me putting guilt into our relationship. Now, and it's equally impossible to condemn part of our relationship and still find peace in it.
So I can't be continually condemning our relationship and think I'm gonna have peace with you.
Right, exactly.
I can't condemn you and think I'm gonna have peace with you. I can't condemn you and think that I'm gonna have peace with you if I'm condemning you. I can't have peace with you if I'm condemning you.
Yes.
I can't have peace with you if I'm condemning you. If I'm condemning you, I can't have peace with you.
Radical concept. It's like I want to be able to condemn parts of my relationship, and then I'm pissed off that they're not giving me the peace and happiness that that they should be giving me. So I want to be able to condemn parts of my relationship and then them make me happy.
You're gonna condemn me, and I'm supposed to want to make you happy.
Right.
You condemn me, then I'm supposed to want to please you more.
Yes.
To get rid of your condemnation.
Right. Is that okay? You got a problem with that?
Let me get back to you, sir. I don't know. I'm looking at your body. See. At the bait.
See, just keep on looking at my body.
Focus on the bait. Not paying attention to the content.
Just keep on looking at the
looking
body.
At the phone.
Don't listen to what I'm saying.
Not listening to what you say. So then, before I know it, I'm in a relationship that's the opposite of everything love really is.
That's right. That's right.
And that's why I'm unhappy in it.
That's right. And that's the purpose of why. That's the purpose of why I make my body attractive.
Why?
Is so that you will be distracted.
You're damn good distraction. But you have done the most incredible thing of all. You are allowing the truth to come through the distraction.
That's right.
Truth through the distraction.
I may have made it to be a distraction so that you wouldn't hear what I was really offering you.
You made your body to be a distraction so that I wouldn't see what you were really offering me.
Which was guilt and pain.
That
was my old purpose for my body. That made my body sick, by the way.
Okay.
I used to experience a lot of sickness in my body.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Course taught me that it was that purpose that I was using my body for that was making it sick.
My purpose is make my body well or sick.
Right. So then the Course taught me how to give my body a new purpose. And so instead of using my body to distract you from the fear that I'm giving you, I gave my body the purpose of helping you to remember that you are love and you don't have a need to get love, not from me or anybody else. Now that's the purpose of my body. Now when people are attracted to my body or see my body, that's the message I give them. When I have their attention, that's the message I give them.
So when you have somebody's attention, what's the message you give them?
That they are the love that they think they might like to get from me or somebody else. And I remind them you don't need me because you are me. And have a nice day. And then take my body, somewhere else.
So
it's equally impossible to condemn part of a relationship and find peace within it. Now, under the Holy Spirit's teaching, all relationships are seen as total commitments, yet they don't conflict with one another in any way.
See, that's one of those Course in Miracles statements. Those one of those, there's some statements I call Course in Miracles statements that mess your mind up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see Holy Spirit, it's like, to me, it's talking about the innocent mind.
Yeah.
and the ego is the guilty mind. So when I read it that way, it goes, under the innocent mind's teaching,
Yes.
all relationships are seen as total commitments.
Yes.
So if I'm coming from my innocent mind, if I'm coming from the mind that's not about guilt and not about making people feel guilty, the first thing that I'm going to say to you, Anna, is that I am totally committed in our relationship.
Yeah. And I'm totally committed equally to all of my relationships.
The only way I can be totally committed to you in this relationship, Anna, is for me to be totally committed to every relationship I have.
Which means to recognize that I need every single relationship equally, as much as this one.
Please need every relationship as much as you need this one. Please need everybody else as much as you need me. Please need everyone else as much as you need me. Please need everyone else as much as you need me.
This is ego torture.
That's why I've been saying it over and over again. Because that's the kind of stuff your mouth has never said this in your entire life.
That's right.
I have not used the muscles that make you say, I want you to need everybody else as much as you need me.
I've never said that.
Don't you need anybody else more than you need me.
That's right.
I won't believe you need me until you need everybody else.
As much as you need me.
As much as you need me.
That's right.
I won't believe you love me until you love everybody else as much as you love me.
And this is the Course in Miracles teaching us how to approach relationships in a completely different way, a completely different purpose, and a completely different approach, so that maybe we can have a relationship with a different kind of outcome than a lot of pain and a lot of drama.
This is the whole new approach.
That's right. This is a whole new approach that you and I are trying to practice with each other. Okay. So then it says.
Yet do they not?
Yeah, they don't. Even though you are totally committed to every single one of your relationships, Earl, none of them conflict with each other. Can you imagine having it be where all your relationships you're totally committed to, and none of them conflict with each other? You're totally committed to every single one of them, and none of them conflict with each other. Wow.
That's what I want. I want relationships that I can be totally committed in, and none of them conflict with each other.
Whoa.
That's what would it take for a relationship? Right. What would it take for relationships to show up in my life that I'm totally committed to? That do not conflict with each other in any way beyond my wildest imagination through the Holy Spirit.
And then the Course in Miracles answers that question in the very next sentence. It's like, how can you have that?
How can you have
that?
Have it where all of your relationships are not conflicting with each other?
It tells you how.
Okay.
It says, perfect faith in each of your relationships for its ability to satisfy you completely arises only when you have perfect faith in yourself.
So I will know that you have the ability, that our relationship has the ability to totally satisfy me. When I have complete faith in myself, I'll know that we have the complete ability to satisfy each other in our relationship.
Yes.
We can satisfy each other in our relationship.
Exactly.
By having complete faith in ourselves.
And to me, what that means, having perfect faith in yourself, means that you have accepted that you are love. You are love's meaning. That is what it means to have perfect faith in yourself. So when I know that I am love, and I'm not trying to get love from all my different relationships, then every single relationship will be able to satisfy me completely, and I can be completely committed to every one of them, and none of them conflict. See, it's me not trusting that I am love makes me use some people for this and use other relationships for that, and use other relationships for that. Okay? And then and then it says, and having perfect faith in yourself, you can't have while guilt remains. Why are you still feeling guilty?
When I'm feeling guilty, I'm saying, I don't have faith in myself right now. I feel guilty. I don't have faith in myself right now. I feel guilty. I don't have faith in myself right now. I'm feeling guilty. I don't have faith in myself right now.
Right. Exactly. Feeling guilty is saying, I don't believe love is in me. I don't believe love is in me.
I feel guilty. I don't believe love is in me.
I don't believe love
I don't
is in
believe
me.
innocence is in me.
Mm-mm.
I don't believe innocence is in me.
Yeah.
I feel guilty
Right.
means I don't feel like innocence is in me.
Exactly.
I don't feel any innocence within me right
Right.
now. I feel guilty. I'm not
Right.
feeling any innocence in me right now. I'm not feeling any innocence in me right now. I feel guilty.
And then when you feel guilty, you don't have faith in all of your relationships to satisfy you completely. And then it says, and there's going to be guilt as long as you accept the possibility and cherish it that you can make someone into what they're not just because you want them to be that way.
I feel guilty.
Yes.
I'm trying to make you into something that you're not just because I want you that way. I feel guilty with you. I'm trying to make you into something that you're not just because I want you to be that way.
That's where your guilt comes from.
I feel guilty with you because I'm trying to make you into something that you're not,
Right.
but what I want you to be.
Exactly.
I feel guilty because I'm trying to make you into something I want you to be.
That's where your guilt comes from.
That's why I'm feeling guilty. Not because you're not doing it,
Right.
but because I'm trying to make you fulfill my imagined need.
That's right.
That's why I'm feeling guilty.
Right, which is not a loving purpose. Everybody knows that. That's interesting to hear where guilt really comes from. I accept and cherish the belief in the possibility that I can turn you into what I want you to be. And that's why I feel guilty. And now, since I feel guilty, I don't know perfect love is in me. I don't know I am love. And now I'm gonna try to use my relationships to get that love. And then the relationships that don't do it good enough, I'm gonna get rid of them and I'm gonna substitute for that one another relationship. So I'm gonna keep using relationships and substituting them to get that love that I don't believe I am because I feel guilty because I'm trying to use you. I'm trying to make you into what you're not. Just because I want you to be that way. Wow. Wow. And that's why we experience relationships as so frequently changing, unstable, painful, and don't last long. Because of that.
Because of what?
Because of that purpose. Because of the guilt. Because of that purpose of what? The purpose of, and the belief that you can change somebody into what they're not just because you want them to be that way.
I'm trying to change you into what I want you to be. I'm trying to make you into who I want you to be.
Yes.
I want you to act like I want you to act.
Yes.
I want you to be the way I want you to be. I want you to be the way I want you to be for my purposes.
That's
I
right.
want you to be how I want you to be for my purposes. And
But
if
I
you
love
don't,
you. Right.
I'm going to make you feel so guilty
Right.
that you would do it. I'm going to make you feel so guilty that you would do what I want you to do. I'm going to make you feel so guilty, so guilty that you would do what I want you to do.
Yes.
Because I want you
And
to be what you're
and
not.
I love you.
Yes, that's.
And-
well, if you love me, you let me tell you what to do, and you do it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You let me control you if you love me.
That's exactly right.
You
And
try
then-
to become who I want you to be.
That's right. In the beginning of the relationship, I'm like, yes, I do want to be that.
And I'll try to be whatever you want me to be too.
I do. That sounds like a great improvement. I will.
Well, see, we both see something we can snatch in each other. We
Exactly.
both see each other as being able to fulfill some imagined need that we have at the same time. So to us, that's the kind of relationship we've been looking for.
Match made in heaven.
Somebody says, I'm going to try to do the impossible.
Yeah.
Anna, I'm going to try to fulfill all of every need you can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to fulfill every need you can imagine.
Yeah.
And you just told me you would try to do the same thing for me.
Honey,
you are the perfect woman for me.
It's a match made in heaven. It's destiny. Soulmate. You my soulmate.
You're my soulmate. You're going to meet all my imagined needs that I don't even know what they are myself because I feel really guilty.
Yes. My souled mate. Not my soulmate, my souled mate.
That's right. You sold your soul. You sold your soul. You're a soulmate. We're selling our souls to each other. We're not soulmates. We're sold mates.
He swapped.
We just bought each other. Hey, all right. If you do my imagined needs,
Exactly.
I'll do your imagined needs. That's the agreement,
That's right. Sold.
Sold. Anybody else? Wait a minute, let's hold the auction over. Anybody else want to fulfill my needs better than her? I swear, I'll get rid of her. She'll be gone so fast. If anybody out that it can fulfill my need more. 'Cause substitution.
That's right.
Substitution.
That's right. That's right. Just right in.
It's right in. She doesn't do a good job. But, the only purpose of anybody is to fulfill your needs.
That's right.
That's what
Exactly.
that's what your fearful, guilty
That's right.
mind will tell you
And
every time.
And someone who thinks it's a great deal to change into what you want them to be.
They think that's what they want,
That's
is
what
to
they
change
want.
into what you want them to be.
That's right.
They're telling you, I'll
that's
change
our-
for you. I'll
that's
do
our
it for you.
soulmate.
Please tell me just tell me what to do. I'll do it. Just tell me what to do.
I
I'll
heard
do
someone
it.
say that to me the other day. Literally, change me. I would like to hear how you would change me. I would like for you to change me. I was like, wow, that's what every woman, every woman wants to hear. A man say, please change me. I would like to see how you might change me. I was like, wow. Wow.
Now, did you fall for it?
Not at all.
Okay.
Because I knew him. I knew his ex-wife.
That's great. No, I didn't fall for what? Because I knew him. I know who he is. But knowledge is a good thing.
That's right.
Knowledge is a good thing.
That's right. I was like, oh, that's a lovely thought. And what I said, wow, I really appreciate that in this moment you trust me enough to think that the way I would change you would be a good thing.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
That was my response.
Yeah, I could understand the spirit in which they were saying that. You know what I'm saying? But it's so great to get to the point you're conscious that you know that even if a person thinks they mean it when they say something like,
that's right.
I want you to change me, you got to be conscious enough to remember that
that's right.
That's an impossible goal.
That's right. That is not something that can satisfy you.
That's not going to be fun.
Right. That's right. Because exactly,
it's not gonna be fun.
Because love, well, that's what I told him. I said, hey, love is something that wouldn't be seeking to change you. You know you're in love's presence when you hear somebody say, you're perfect the way you are. Please don't change.
Let me see more of who you are.
Exactly.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Just be yourself. Please. Give me more of what you are. So that's what I was able to tell him, hey, love would never ask that of you. Love would never even introduce that.
The more I studied this book, the more I realized I didn't know what love was. And the more I realized that I wasn't being loving.
Yeah.
Which was beginning to explain things that were happening to me that was kicking my butt that I didn't understand. It was you know what I'm saying? It's like, but spirit is so cool because it didn't let me start to realize how unloving a part of me is until I had gotten in touch with the love that I am enough that I could look at my own unloving nature in total innocence.
Exactly. And maybe even laugh about it.
And maybe even laugh about it sometimes.
And that's extremely important because I've been hearing from people, and also been experiencing this myself. I've been hearing a lot of course students say to me as they go through the relationship sections that when they hear about the old purposes that they've been using people for, they feel that guilt comes up for them, and they want to stop studying. They want to change the subject, so if you're listening out there, I want you to remember that there may be a temptation to feel guilty when you hear the old ways that you've been using people and relationships for. And like you were saying, which is the total answer to that when it was like the more you remembered that that's not you, that's just your ego, that's just a belief about yourself, the more you're able to hear about the old purposes of relationships without feeling guilty. That's not you.
Your guilt is a belief about yourself.
Yes.
Your guilt is a belief you have about yourself. Your guilt is just a false belief that you have about yourself.
That's right. That wasn't you using people for that ego purpose. That was your ego, and you're not your ego.
You're not your beliefs. You are not your beliefs. You're the self that experiences your beliefs. You are not your beliefs.
Yay.
You are not. You are surrounded by God. You are surrounded. Come out with your minds up. Come out with your minds up. You are surrounded by love.
That's right. You
Sorry.
are not your beliefs.
Love got to you anyway. We're
your
here.
Worst fears come upon you.
Your worst fears come upon you. Love has arrived. Yes. Did you hear that, Earl, Raj? Did you hear that? Love has arrived.
That's right. Did you hear that, Anna? Your worst fear has come upon you.
My worst fear has come upon me. The truth is manifested.
Love has come up behind you and put its hand on your shoulder and told you, hey, you're me.
Hey.
You're love.
Hey, you're me. You part of myself. Part of myself. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. Wow. And this is what I've been running from.
Yes, you've been running from full appreciation.
Whoa.
Baby. You've been running away from full appreciation. That's what you ran away. Somehow you thought you didn't deserve it anymore and you ran away from me.
And it caught up with me anyway.
It caught up with you. You're surrounded.
That's great.
There will be guilt. I love that. That's the last time. There will be guilt as long as you accept the possibility and cherish the possibility that you can make a person into what they're not because you want to have them that way. I want to make you into something you're not because I want to have you that way.
Yeah. Ooh.
I want to have you that way.
Wow. And that's going to change from day to day. How I want you to be, this is going to be totally like the weather.
And you're not going to even know when I changed my mind about how you should be. The thing you did yesterday that I really liked, but you know today I don't like it at all.
That's right.
And I'm not going to even tell you about it. I'll be resenting you. Because you're here to take care of my imagined needs, and my imagined needs change every day.
And if you really loved me, you would know what my imagined needs were. Some days I want you to lead me, and some days I want you to be my follower.
But I don't know what days you want me to be the leader,
I'm not gonna tell
what
you
days
either.
you want me to be so dead.
I'm not going to tell you either, but I will attack you when you fail to take the role I assigned you in what I dream my life is meant to be in this moment.
Now, what kind of body you got in here? What kind of bait you got showing up here? Because this is a lot you want me to do. Let me reassess this body.
Well,
okay.
Well, and that's why I'm going out to the gym every day to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that to sweeten the deal.
Oh, okay.
Each by the day. and I'm becoming more and more anxious as I get older because I'm worried that I can't sweeten the deal.
Oh.
I can't sweeten the poison as good as I used to be able to.
So it's not as easy, it may not be as easy to get your body to attract somebody who can meet your imaginary needs.
Right. And then who's willing to be attacked by me when they don't do it good enough.
And they got to also be willing to stick around even if you attack them because they didn't meet your needs.
Right. And so I'm a little anxious that I might not be able to attract somebody who thinks that's a good deal. And so I'm going to the gym.
If your body not up to
exactly, as it's aging. And so now I'm feeling more anxious and think I need to go to the gym more and becoming more, preoccupied with my body now. So.
Wow.
All right.
That was deep.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
So now, I guess you read to me.
You have so little faith in yourself, Anna, because you are unwilling to accept the fact that perfect love is in you. You don't have faith in yourself because you're unwilling to accept the fact that perfect love is in you. 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 Perfect freedom is in you. Perfect freedom is in you. And so you seek outside or without for what you can't find without. You're seeking without for what you can't find without. You're seeking without for what you can't find without. You're seeking without for what you can't find without. I offer you. I offer you my perfect faith in you. I offer you my perfect faith in you.
Wow.
I offer you my perfect faith in you.
Wow.
I offer you my perfect faith in you.
Wow.
In place of all your doubts. In place of all your doubts, I offer you my perfect faith in you. In place of all your doubts. In place of all your doubts, Anna, I offer you my complete faith in you. But don't forget now, here we go again.
Okay.
Don't forget that my faith must be as perfect in all my brothers as it is in you. Or it would be a limited gift to you. My faith has to be in everybody else as well as you, or my faith would be a limited faith. So my faith in everybody else, I have as much faith in everybody else as I have in you, if you want my faith in you to be complete. So right now, I offer you my faith. I know you're having some doubts, but I'm offering you my faith. Okay? And that faith that I'm offering you, it includes everybody, so that it won't be a limited gift to you.
I see. Okay.
Okay?
So you had me at the, you wanted to give me your perfect faith in me until you told me that also your faith in everybody else had to be just as perfect.
Yes.
Or else your faith in me would be limited.
Which seems like that'd be a bit much to pull off.
Totally.
I don't even have perfect faith in myself, and I'm supposed to have perfect faith in everybody else, and offer all of that to you.
Right.
So sometimes when I hear the chorus, it can sound like it's more to do rather than less to do.
Exactly, and that's why in this section it's Spirit saying that, because really in this moment only Spirit can pull that off.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I can't.
I can't pull off perfect faith in everybody as much as in you.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so so in the holy instant, we share our faith in God's Son because we recognize together that you are worthy of the faith. And in our appreciation of your worth, Anna, we cannot doubt your holiness, which is your innocence. We don't doubt your innocence because we appreciate your value, because we recognize together that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of the happy innocence. We all recognize, we all here together, Anna, to tell you that you are worthy of your love. So, and you are worthy of love, so we don't even doubt your innocence.
Wow.
You're so worthy of love, we don't doubt that you're innocent. Everybody knows you're deserving of the love. So we don't doubt your innocence. We don't doubt your innocence. We don't doubt your innocence.
Thank you.
We don't doubt your innocence.
We don't doubt your innocence. And so we offer our perfect faith in you in place of, to replace all your doubts about yourself.
And so we love you.
And that's what it means to say, I love you.
Yeah. I love you means, I love you, Anna, means I share in the faith. I share in faith in you. That I recognize that you are worthy of love and that you're worthy of faith. And because I appreciate you so much, I cannot doubt your innocence. And so I love you. I can't doubt your innocence. I can't doubt your innocence. I can't doubt your innocence.
Wow.
And so I love you.
You can't even doubt my innocence?
I can't doubt your innocence. I can't doubt your innocence. I don't have no doubt about your innocence.
Whoa.
I don't have no doubt about your innocence.
Even when I came home late the other
I don't have
night?
any doubt about your innocence. I don't
Even
have
when
any doubt about your innocence.
Even when I forgot your birthday?
I don't have any doubt about your innocence. I don't have a doubt about your innocence. You are still innocent. You're worthy of my love. You're worthy of my love. You're worthy of my love. I don't doubt your innocence.
Well, you must have accepted that perfect love is in you. If you're saying that to me and offering that to me.
I feel like perfect love is already in me, so I see your worth. I see your value. The more I feel love inside of me, the more I appreciate you and see your value. When I feel it inside of me.
You obviously must have accepted that perfect love is in you.
I'm accepting it. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I'm accepting perfect love is in me because I'm feeling less and less of a need to try to snatch it from somebody outside of me through some kind of guilt and anger. I find that more and more, I have no desire other than to have people just be whoever they are around me without me trying to give them some kind of imagined need that I think they need to take care of in order for me to feel good or to feel happy.
That's how you know that more and more you are accepting that you are love. That you are love's meaning. Wow. And that ultimately is your gift to mankind. Your acceptance that perfect love is in you because you are perfect love.
And I love how the Course defines perfect as complete.
Yeah.
It's like, complete. You are complete love.
Exactly.
I am complete love. You are complete love. I am complete love. You are complete love. You are complete love. And the more I realize I am complete love, the less I will want to snatch love guiltily from outside of me, get it from anybody.
Yes. And so I am complete love means I am nothing lacking love. I am no lack love. There's nothing lacking in the love.
I'm not lacking love.
I'm not lacking love.
I'm not lacking love. I'm not walking up to you asking you to go out with me
because I'm lacking love.
Because I'm lacking love. I'm not asking you to go out because I don't appreciate myself.
Right.
Even though you might think I'm asking you to go out because I don't appreciate myself. Because if I appreciate myself, I wouldn't go out with you. That's what a person who doesn't love themselves, that's what they would expect. But it's like, no, that would be interesting to go, I want to get to know you, but I'm really coming to get to know you from a perspective that there's nothing lacking in me. There's nothing lacking. I'm not coming up here to you because I need you to validate me in any kind of way. There's nothing lacking in me.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you that I have absolutely no need whatsoever of you. But I think it'd be nice to go to a movie together. Yeah,
I have absolutely no need of you whatsoever.
The ego doesn't like to hear that.
I'm going to love everybody else as much as I love you. And that is a symbol of my perfect faith in you.
That's right.
And would you go to the movie with me?
Really, if you really want to have a real relationship and a sane relationship, say that. And when that person runs from you, screaming,
That's how you
then
know.
go to the next person and say it. And thank them for running away. By the way, thank them for protecting you by running away.
Because the idea that you need everyone equally was so frightening to them.
That's right, exactly.
That would be revealing
Yes.
that they don't know what real love is yet.
Exactly.
So they could be potentially harmful to themselves and you.
That's right.
Because you know they don't know what love is since they think it's something that's not supposed to be shared.
That's right.
So that would have to be a very fearful person.
Yeah.
You know, very fearful and afraid to lose.
Absolutely.
Because
So-
they don't think there's enough love to go around.
Exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Jealousy.
Yes.
I'm feeling that there's not enough love to go around. I'm feeling jealous. I'm
Yes.
feeling that there's not enough love to go around. There's not enough love to go around. I'm going to be denied love. The love you give to somebody else, that's love that's being taken away from me. That's time being taken away from me.
Right, exactly.
You know.
And I don't have enough inside of me. There isn't complete love within inside of me.
I don't have enough to sustain myself for the
Yes.
hours that you're gone.
Right.
I don't have enough
That's
love to
what-
sustain myself for the hours that you're gone. So
That's
you
what-
can't be not around me.
That's right. That's what jealousy means.
I don't have enough love for myself to sustain myself without you. I don't have enough love for myself to sustain myself without you. I feel jealous. I don't have enough love within myself to sustain myself, and I'm afraid I'm gonna lose you. I feel jealous. I feel like I'm gonna lose the love that I need, the specialness I need to sustain myself. I'm jealous. I think somebody's gonna take away the specialness I need to sustain my imaginary needs.
Yes.
I'm jealous.
Wow.
I'm jealous.
That's what that is.
You might substitute me. I'm jealous.
Right. You might substitute me. Yep.
You may think that they can fulfill your imaginary needs better than me,
That's right. I can be exactly.
and then leave me.
Yep. I believe I can be substituted easily. Wow. That's what jealousy means. And the answer to that is the willingness to learn and accept that complete love is in you, and that because you are love, and the willingness, even just the willingness to accept that and to believe that, and saying to Spirit, hey, I would like to believe that, I don't believe it, I want to believe it, I ask for the correction of all beliefs that aren't that. That's what brings that's what heals that jealousy. That's what undoes that kind of jealousy.
It's the feeling of the complete love within you.
And the willingness to accept it, the willingness to learn it, and the willingness to have what it blocks it corrected.
And so the purpose of our relationship is to remind each other that complete love is within us.
Right.
To never let you think that
Exactly.
you're lacking enough
Thank you.
to need me
Yep.
to meet your imagined needs.
Right. That's right.
Even though I'm part of yourself and join with you always.
Yes. Right.
Baby, don't you never forget, you don't need me.
Mm.
You don't need me. You don't need me. You don't need me. You don't need me. I'm right here with you, and you don't need me.
Wow.
I'll be right here, but you don't need me.
Wow.
I'll be right here, but you don't need me. I'll be right here, right here for you, right here supporting you, right here, but you don't need me.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what love would say.
That's what love would say.
That's what love would say.
I'll never attack you, but I don't need you. I only want to support you and remind you of your beauty and your innocence, but I don't need you. There's nothing lacking in me.
Exactly.
There's nothing lacking in you.
Right.
Let's do it. Let's go out. Let's hang. Let's see what we can do. Let's play
Let's extend the love that we are.
together.
Because that's, what love does.
We could extend the love that we are together.
Right.
We ought to extend the love. We ought to extend the love
That we are.
that we are. That I need to remember that I am by extending that idea to every part of myself that I need, and I need all of you. I need all of you equally. I need you equally.
Yes.
I need you equally.
I need you equally.
I need you equally.
And you need them equally.
I need them equally.
We need you equally. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
All righty.
So now I'm going to read for you. So all separation and pain vanishes as we share our innocence, as we remind each other that we don't need that we don't need each other, as we remind each other we don't need each other. All separation, all ego between us vanishes.
And the more I tell you that you're innocent, in the sense of being separate between
Yes.
us vanishes.
That's true.
So if I'm feeling separate from you and you feeling separate from me,
Yes.
then I need to be reminding myself, you're innocent, I'm
Yes.
innocent. You're
Yes.
innocent, I'm innocent. Okay, so let's say we had an argument.
Okay.
Then what we would do is sit down and have an agreement that just for a few minutes, all we would say is, you're innocent, I'm
Right.
innocent. You're innocent, I'm innocent.
Right.
You're innocent, I'm innocent. You're innocent,
Right.
I'm innocent. You're innocent, I'm innocent.
Yep.
You're innocent, I'm innocent. And say that until our sense of separation vanishes, and then communicate.
That would be beautiful.
That's what I want to do.
That's brilliant.
You upset? I'm upset. You're upset? I'm upset.
Let's sit down.
Let's sit down. You're innocent, I'm innocent. You're innocent. And then take turns doing
Yeah,
it. So
that's right.
like I do it for 5 minutes, so just looking, you're innocent, I'm innocent. You're innocent, I'm innocent. You're innocent, I'm innocent.
Yes.
You're innocent, I'm innocent.
Right.
You're innocent, I'm innocent.
Right.
Tell me.
You're innocent. I'm innocent. You're innocent. I'm innocent. And then all separation vanishes between us.
All separation vanishes between us. We're the same. Now we can communicate.
Right. Beautiful.
Now we can remind each other
Yes.
what our purpose is.
Exactly. And then we could say to each other, I forgot that I am love. I forgot that perfect love was in me.
Baby, I forgot you were innocent.
Yeah.
You know,
I
forgot how innocent
Right.
you are.
And I forgot.
Last night, I forgot
Exactly.
how innocent you. I know it kind of went off. I just forgot how innocent you are and how innocent I am.
Right.
I just forgot how
forgot.
innocent I
That's
am and
it.
how
That's
innocent
all-
you
all-
are.
that's
That's
all
what
that
happened
happened.
last
That's
night.
all
That's
that
all that
happened.
happened at the party when we kind of thought we were feeling separate from
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
I forgot I was innocent.
Yep.
You forgot you were innocent.
Exactly.
That's it. We don't have to get into the story of last night.
Exactly. Truly, I forgot that I was love, and I was looking without for the love that I can't find outside myself, and that's all that happened. That's all that happened.
I'm
I
sorry,
forgot
baby.
that was love.
Yeah, you know what happened last night was I came up with an imaginary need that I wanted you to fulfill,
Yeah.
even though I wasn't even telling you about it.
That's right.
That you couldn't even fulfill, and because you didn't act out my script,
Mm-hmm.
I really, felt separate from you, and I didn't see your innocence
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
That was,
Yes.
and I hope I'm wrong about anything that I would ever
Mm-hmm.
think that would make me feel like you were guilty.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope I'm wrong in any thought that would make me think you were guilty.
Wow. And then, and as you say this, all feeling of separateness between us has just vanished. I don't feel separate from you anymore.
I don't feel separate from you anymore.
Wow. Wow. Look what the truth did. And so, that was one sentence. So all separation vanishes as innocence is shared, because innocence is power.
Phew.
And by sharing innocence,
Mm-hmm.
innocence gains in strength.
Mm.
Now, if you're going to seek to satisfy or gratify, if you're going to seek for satisfaction in gratifying your needs as you see your needs,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to believe that strength comes from someone else. In other words, you got to believe that what they gain, what you gain, they lose.
Say it again.
Okay?
Now you go try to
Okay.
zone out on
Me
that.
too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use your name.
Yes, come back.
Bring
yeah,
me
come
back.
back. Bring me back.
Hey, Earl.
Bait.
Is
Bait.
it Earl?
Bait. Oh, okay. Hey, oh,
There's
yes.
something I want to tell you.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening to anything you got to say. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Perfect bait. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Earl,
Mm-hmm.
if you're seeking satisfaction
Uh-oh.
in gratifying your needs,
Uh-oh.
as you see your needs right now,
Oh.
just keep looking at my body.
Oh, okay.
Just keep looking at the body.
Talk to me.
Okay. then what you're really believing right now
Okay.
is that strength comes from me, but what you're really saying is that what I gain or what you gain, I lose. So right now what you're believing is that what you gain, I lose. You're believing that as I lose, you will gain. Right now, you're believing that what you gain, I lose. Okay, or what I lose is your gain, is what you're believing right now. When you're seeking to satisfy and gratify your needs by as you perceive your needs, what you're saying is, as I lose, you gain. As you take from me your needs, you're gonna gain. You're trying to gain from my loss right now.
But I'm cute. Does that count for something?
Obviously, because you're here.
If I try to gratify my need through you,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm trying to get something from you.
Right.
And so whatever it is I get is what you lose.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Gratify my needs.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to gratify my needs.
See, and you're upset with me right now because you're trying to gratify your needs as you perceive your needs through what you get and take from me.
So I make up some needs, and then I try to gratify that need that I made up by taking it from you, getting the fulfillment of that need from you.
Yes.
Through guilt.
Right, through guilt. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Through making you feel so guilty, you'll try to fulfill my needs.
Exactly.
That's not nice.
I know it's not very loving.
That's not very. Why do we think something like that? How can we think relationships like that are loving, but we do it all the time?
Absolutely.
It's called I'm pissed off at you because you didn't do what I wanted you to do.
And then say to each other, and I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love you.
I wouldn't be attacking you like this if I didn't care.
Totally associating love with our ego purposes, with our attack. That was really cold.
That's really cold.
That's really cold. I attack you, and then I say that that's because I love you, that that's my love. That's cold.
I'm judging you and going off on you because I love you.
That's so cold. That's how the Course says it. We got it all mixed up. How now fear and anger and guilt seems to be love, and release from guilt seems to be attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had it all.
Well, I've never
backwards.
been more misperceived than when I started to focus on innocence.
Right.
And freedom.
Right.
It's like I've gotten more. I don't understand what you're talking about since I've been telling people that they're free.
Yes, that's right.
It's the most confusing statement you can say to a person.
Yeah.
If they don't really want it yet.
That's right.
Because the more you want it, the simpler it becomes to see that that's the answer to it. You just give what you want to receive.
Right.
You know, and so when I find that it's hard for me to understand that, it's got to be because I'm just not ready to do what's being requested of me yet.
Right.
That's all it means. I'm not, you know, it's complicated for me to be prosperous right now. You know, it just means that I'm not willing to do the simple things that I must do for prosperity to happen.
Right. That's right.
I'm just not ready to do the simple things
I don't want
that I should
prosperity
do for
right
prosperity
now.
to happen in the form of money or not money or anything else.
And that's when I say it's hard to be rich. I'm really saying I'm not willing to do what it takes, which means that I'm afraid of it.
I'm not willing to do what it takes to allow it to show up, which is, I think, is deep. I am only being asked to allow it.
Yes.
Allow it.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? I love that.
I
love that.
Allow it.
I love that. That's all we're being asked to do.
So we're in a holy relationship, which is an allow it relationship.
Exactly. Allow love.
Allow.
Don't try
love.
to get love. It's a. No, I'm not trying to get love relationship. I'm trying to allow love.
I can allow love by being willing to release my imaginary needs that I tried to get you to meet through making you feel guilty.
And that is how we allow love.
And that's how I can feel it as I say it. I've been having the physical sensation of what we've been talking about.
Wow.
I feel it.
That's beautiful.
I feel blocks and walls melting inside of me. You know, it's I like that. I love how you can experience the Course as you read it.
And you haven't really heard it until you feel released, until you feel joy. Because he says there's no way you could really hear what the truth is saying to you and not feel joy or release.
Yeah, it's no way you could really hear what we're being told right now and have no counter reaction.
That's right.
There's no way I can hear what I'm being told right now and have no kind of reaction.
That's right.
There's no way I could have heard what I just read and have no reaction.
That's right.
So if I'm having no reaction, I didn't hear what I just read.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
In the last sentence of that paragraph.
Okay, so he says, the last sentence is, yet there is another interpretation of relationships that transcends the concept of loss of power completely.
There's another interpretation of relationships that goes beyond the idea that you could completely lose your power.
Yes.
There's another way we could look at our relationship that would transcend the concept that we could lose our power completely.
To another person.
To each other.
Right. That's right. The way we've been doing it has been a relationship, a loss of power.
Relationship.
A loss of power process. Where I'm trying to take my power from you.
And I'm trying to take my power from you by thinking you can gratify my needs.
Which ends up me feeling more and more weak and vulnerable and incomplete, really. When I try to take power from you changing and meeting my imagined needs, I actually feel less powerful. And that's what we've been playing out. The loss of power relationship. The loss of power. And to hear our teacher tell us that there is an experience, a relationship experience that totally transcends the idea of loss of power completely.
There's a way to look at relationships that goes beyond the idea that you could lose and that you could have a loss of power. There's a way you can look at relationships that would take you beyond the idea that you could lose or have a loss of power. There's a way we can look at our relationship that would take us beyond the perception that we could lose.
Yeah. Yeah. If we'll just allow that new interpretation and remember that it's not our interpretation.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's not our interpretation of relationships.
Yeah, it's a purpose it's a new purpose, a new interpretation that we allow or accept. It's not going to be it's not going to be an interpretation that we're making up.
We're going to have to be willing to receive a new interpretation of relationships. We are going to have to be willing to allow a new interpretation of relationships.
Right.
Allow a new interpretation of relationships that you didn't make up.
Right.
Allow a new interpretation of relationships that you didn't make up. Allow a new interpretation of our relationship that I didn't make up.
Yes.
I'm willing to have an interpretation of our relationship that I didn't imagine.
Yes.
I'm willing to have an interpretation of our relationship that I did not imagine.
That's right.
I'm willing to have an interpretation of our relationship that transcends any idea that we could lose completely.
Beautiful. And that's all it takes. To say I allow it is to say I'm willing to receive that. That's your part. That's all your part is. Are you willing to receive another interpretation of relationships that transcends the loss of power? Are you willing? Do you want that? Great. That's it. Now, the means is provided by Spirit.
How it's going to happen.
Don't forget that.
How it's going to happen. Spirit's going to take care of that. The how is not my business.
That's
the how
right.
is not my business. The how is not my business. The how is not my business. The how is not my business. Having a little willingness to allow a new interpretation of relationships that transcends the concept of loss of power completely. That's my part.
Yes, that's right. Just your willingness and your desire.
Well, this is a cliffhanger in a way, gang, because we're going to stop here before we get in. We're going to cover the new interpretation the next time we get together.
What is
that new interpretation?
Ooh, tune in next time for the new interpretation.
So, thanks for studying in the Ultimate Reality Show. This is the Course in Miracles, the Ultimate Reality Show with Earl Purdy and Anna Kujawa. So go to our websites. Go to my website to find out more. I got a lot of cool stuff that I want to share because I want to remember. And it's at www.earlpurdy.com. Lots of audios and videos of my classes in remembering. That's what I'm doing.
Classes in remembering.
These are classes in remembering.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And my website is www.annakujawa.com. And you can watch my Course in Miracles classes on YouTube. Just put in my name, Anna Kujawa, ANNAKUJAWA. And my Course in Miracles classes at the Rocky Mountain Miracles Center every Monday night at 7:30 in Denver. That's right, Denver, Colorado. And I'm also available for counseling sessions. I'm a holistic psychotherapist, and I do those over the phone as well. So, and my phone number is on my website.
Yeah, I also do personal one-on-one. So check it out, the website. We're teaching what we need to learn, and the course, we love A Course in Miracles.
Mm-hmm.
We love
We do.
A Course
We do.
in Miracles.
We
We
do.
trying to reach out to everybody out there that really that desire it, even if you got a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
You desire it just as much as we do, even though you know the resistance comes up. It can't stop you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's time for the mighty companions to join. It's time for us
Yeah.
to get together. It's time for us to support
Yes,
each other
yes.
in the great awakening.
Yes.
So, see you next time. Let peace extend
Extend
from
from our
our
mind
minds
to
to yours.